Today is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 67 days away from show day. I'm at work right now, just in between employment tests. I'm doing 21 tests all over the course of the week. In between tests, just getting some steps in, logging a ton of steps, and then we're off to the gym to hit legs. All right, for lunch and my pre-gym workout meal. This isn't really my pre-workout meal because there's too much fiber and too much fat. So it's about 11 o'clock right now. I'm training around 1, so I'm having this a couple hours ahead of time. We'll have a pre-workout snack later, but holy volume for meals this week. We got a low-carb tortilla wrap, ground beef, lettuce, onions, bell peppers, peas, green beans, broccoli, carrots, and corn. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of food. I think the biggest misconception people have when it comes to a calorie deficit and a diet is that you need to eat small little morsels, just like little bits of food, rabbit food, bunny food, lettuce, carrots. Yes, but increase the volume. Keep a lot of volume because this is going to keep me really full. And that's the only way you succeed is if you eat enough to stay full, or even though you're in a deficit, so you're eating less calories and you're burning, your stomach is still feeling full. High volume foods are crucial. I've been loving these this week. Oh, shredded Parmesan cheese on top too. Just for a little cherry on top. And I even forgot the shredded riced cauliflower. Just a little bit more volume, low cal. Man, this is so good. It's one of those meals that you kind of look back, even looking at it now, it's like, is this really that good? It is that good. But when I'm not this deep in a deficit, I don't think it's going to be that good. Cheers. There's also spinach in there as well. So we got a lot going on. Whatever I can do to convince my body that I am eating enough, I'm not actually starving. And the more I can fill it up with good whole produce like this, the more I will. My meals used to be ground beef and rice, right? All of a sudden it's like, this is kind of an upgrade. But it's because I've taken the rice out and replaced it with other more high volume foods of these vegetables. And the ground beef has gone from like 90-10 to now 93-7, so it's a little bit leaner, a little less fat, a little less calories. And it's always tempting to opt for the low cal, low carb, low fat, zero sugar options, which I do. I pull from that bucket as needed. With the more whole food, volume food, produce, vegetables, fruits I can eat, the better off I'll be. Just better on digestion. All right, it is that time, gym time. We got our... Well, it would seem the rest of the video cut off. But anyways, this was the pre-workout that I drank already. NoCo pre-workout snack was a banana, but that's gone already because I ate that. Before we hit in the gym, I was just feeling very convicted already, just feeling the vibes, feeling the pre-workout. I was feeling convicted to share a little bit more about my faith. I feel like I don't really talk a lot about my faith journey, what brought me into faith, church, everything. And I feel like the best way I can explain it is that my life just doesn't make sense without it. Being born to two moms, being the person I am today, and having the authority, the privilege, the blessing, it just cannot be explained. I was just thinking about it and explaining to my wife in a quick voice note. The things that have happened in my life just couldn't have happened by me manufacturing it. The fact that I'm here with an audience, competing in bodybuilding, like just the kid I was 10 years ago, insecure, down and out, broken, like it just doesn't make sense by any other path to me in any way that I could have worked for and earned and manufactured. I broke my leg in a freak accident doing skips down a hall and track warm-ups. And that led to me now posting and having an audience on social media, becoming a physical therapist, and just like everything about my life, being placed in Minnesota in some small town, practicing as a clinician, as a physical therapist, and helping others overcome a lot of the things that I've struggled with. It just doesn't make sense. I've always been a person who seems to have some kind of uncanny, unexplainable peace, like even going through parents getting divorced, a lot of different things in life that should have rattled me a little bit more. I feel like I've always been like, okay, and then what? You know, what's next? Like that sucks, but on to the next. And just kind of being able to deal with these things, taking things in stride and just taking them as they are. You know, I feel like so much of my life has been lived in faith and just taking the next opportunity, whether that's, all right, I'm already at this college that I applied into as a safety school, but I went here anyways. I'm undecided. Oh, look at that. They have a physical therapy program. How great. Didn't even know I wanted to do PT. And I get this rotation with the Giants baseball team that I didn't work for. I didn't earn. Like I did apply for, but no interview. They just put me right into it. And I got this opportunity. I got this call to then come work in this job in Minnesota that I didn't even know existed for a company I've never even heard of. And yet there's just been so much calling in my life that I've just kind of accepted whatever's been given, taken it faithfully, and moved on to the next. When I started working out, it was never to become a bodybuilder. It was just to feel better and more secure in myself. When I started posting on social media, it was never to gain attention and make money. It was just to keep track of progress myself and hold myself accountable. And so all of these things, I feel like if you're listening to this and you're going through struggles or tough time or trying to figure out like, oh, that must be nice for you, it must be nice for him, like I wish I had, whatever. It's like having faith is just having faith in that there's a reason for anything you're going through. Any kind of struggle, any kind of high, any kind of victory, it all has its place, it all has its purpose. And it's not on you to find that meaning and determine that meaning. It's just on you to become a grateful servant, accept what it is, and gain value, glean whatever lesson you can from that. And so that's my message and my inspiration today before we hit this leg day is just be grateful for the blessings in your life, the things that you just didn't ask for, can't explain, can't comprehend. Be grateful for those, be present in those, because the more often you practice gratitude, the better off your life is going to be. And I know for the next 10 weeks before we hit the stage, there's going to be temptations of the flesh, there's going to be hunger, there's going to be cravings, there's going to be things that I just want so bad. But ultimately, finding strength and finding peace and being able to continue to be this person that still has patience and compassion and love, no matter how tired and hungry I am because of a challenge I chose, is going to be the greatest reflection and greatest glory I can give to God as I endure these next 10 weeks. Let's get it. All right, exercise number 1. We're doing barbell hip thrusts. I know someone's going to comment, wouldn't it just be easier to set up on a hip thrust machine if you have that, or Smith machine? It would be easier, but sometimes doing the hard thing is what gets the result. And because we got to load this thing heavy to get some weight moving and get some results, I'm doing the hard thing. So let's see, we're going to get some warm-ups going here and then go up a little bit after that. Underlying theme in a lot of my content and videos is do the hard thing. Like, do the hard thing. Lifting the weight on a bar like this setup is obnoxious, it's annoying, it's hard, but doing the hard thing works. 5 plates, let's do it. Let's eat. 'This thing weighs 3 times as much as I do. 600 pounds. Let's see how many reps we can get, if any. Six reps. Wedding ring has got to come off for the RDLs. Next on the menu, we got 2 times body weight RDLs. Expecting an over under 8 reps here. Polish off the hamstrings. We got some leg curls. Your environment is one of the single most determining factors in your success. Prior to coming to this gym, I thought the most I could do was 120-pound dumbbells because that was the biggest I had seen. So that was all I could do. RDLs, split squats, squats, whatever. 120 was my max. I come in here, they got 150. They got 175. Had I not grown and expanded my environment, I would have stayed stuck at what I thought was my max potential. And so getting out of your environment, getting into an uncomfortable new environment that's gonna push you, I wouldn't have known this was possible if I hadn't stepped out of my comfort zone. More often than not, our environment is setting this false sense of ceiling on our lives and our abilities. And if we step outside of that, we realize there's so much more that we have potential for. And that's it for the leg workout. Hip thrusts, RDLs, split squats. That's all you need. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Sunday, we just wrapped up some steps on the stepper, working on editing this video here. We're now under the 9-week mark. Just wanted to leave with some final reflections from the week before next week's upload. So at this point, 9 weeks in, we are under the double digit of the week mark. Feeling good. Energy feels good. Strength feels really good, as you can see from the gym vlog of the leg day with the RDLs, hip thrusts, split squats. Strength, especially on legs. Shoulders is probably my weakest movement at this point. Leg workouts are still going really well. Very cold. It was 70 degrees here yesterday, which was fantastic. It was actually 75. Today was 30 and full sweatsuit, and I was still freezing sitting in church and in the gym and doing cardio and walking outside. So I think there's more of that to come with the remaining few weeks. But 9 weeks, this is where it gets exciting. So expecting the next few uploads. I'm going to be looking even thinner and hungrier and colder, but I can't wait to continue to share the rest of this journey. So make sure to subscribe and don't miss a video.